we are going to be sharing the winners of the 2025 Miley Moment Awards.
The year of 2025 for Miley Cyrus.
Younger generations are going to look back on Miley's career and be like, oh, that's like one of her most iconic songs. Welcome to Talk Miley to Me podcast, your favorite Miley Cyrus fan podcast. I'm Molly.
Becky. And we're here.
And we are here
to talk Miley.
To talk Miley.
To you.
I was trying to do it in sync with you. Guys, when we were virtual, like that was kind of, honestly, that was good. We were pretty close there.
It was good. No, it really is such a different dynamic, and I think you guys can hear it like when we have our in-person conversations compared to this. Yeah, like we can't say things in sync. It's harder to tell when it is a talk.
Yeah.
But we make it work.
We make it work. I feel like we've gotten better too over the years.
For sure. We've gotten better just this year, Molly. We've had a big year.
True. And this is the episode to talk about it because this is our year wrapped end of the year, final episode of the year episode.
Yeah.
And we have so many exciting things to talk about. First, I feel like we have some housekeeping to do because there was so much happening the last 2 weeks in the Miley universe that we recorded an extra podcast last week to put out, which was so much fun. But in the midst of between recording it and then the actual episode launching, there was more things that happened.
More happened.
I don't think we talked about the Miley Cyrus music video because I think that dropped literally the day after 2 days after we recorded.
Like always.
So Miley Cyrus released a music video for Dream Is One, the new Avatar movie. And I was not expecting that. I was truly thrown off. I wasn't either with that.
Me too.
The more I think about it is the more it makes sense because Beautiful That Way didn't get an official music video from her, but Beautiful That Way didn't seem like it came from her heart as much. Would you agree with that?
I agree with that. Not only in just the actual song and the lyrics of it all, but also just the press of it all.
Yes. Yeah. And it just felt like she said this about Dream Is One, but it felt like it came from her diary.
Yeah.
Or she just kind of pulled a page out of her diary for the movie. So maybe that is why she feels so connected with it enough to do an actual music video. But it was so good. It made me love the song even more.
I agree. But I'm also thinking that it wasn't just her choice to do this music video because it was obviously the creators of Avatar putting in more work to create this with her because we got all of that CGI stuff into it as well.
Yeah, there were clips from the movie.
Yeah, something that we've not seen in a Miley music video.
I kind of wish this song wasn't connected to the Avatar movie.
I know.
Is that bad to say? Are you going to put me away in handcuffs, audience? I don't know. I just wish the music video was just her.
I've thought this. Yes.
No shade to Avatar or that fan base, but I have seen a lot of Avatar fans coming at Miley on Instagram and on TikTok.
Are you serious? I have not seen this.
My fiance is looking over at me right now as I'm recording because he's the one that has showed me some of the discourse online. And
someone on the other side. We need that.
Someone on the other side. Yes, exactly. I just feel like it's two different worlds colliding, which I think is probably the point, right? Because I think the point of marketing is to try to expand your movie as far out as possible. I don't know. I'm not in that space. I'm not an Avatar stan. We've talked about this before. We both watched the first one and we liked it.
Yeah.
You and I haven't watched the second one. You're not even planning to see the third one, which is fine. Which is totally fine. I'll probably end up eventually watching the third one. I don't know. But I've just seen a lot of people talking about how they don't think the song fits for the movie.
What?
Yeah. I don't know.
I have not seen the movie, but it's very much giving Avatar vibes to me. Someone who's not seen them. But it's a different style that Miley does. And I do think doesn't sound like something beautiful. It doesn't sound like any of her other albums. It sounds like she made it for Avatar.
It's a true droplet for sure. Yeah, and that kind of it comes down to I just kind of wish that was removed. I guess maybe that's why. I'm like, I feel like it's such a good song.
Yeah.
And it feels like a Miley Cyrus song, like the way she sings it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it probably could have just been a single or something. I don't know. I don't think it had to have been connected to the Avatar movie, but like I understand that it goes well with what we've seen, at least with the new Avatar movie.
Yeah.
But I love the music video. She looks so good. The makeup, stunning.
I know.
Everyone's comparing it to Can't Be Tamed vibes.
Yes, I've seen that. No, it's different than what we've been getting as far. It's like, it doesn't look like Maybelline, that's for sure. No, the looks were sickening. There was something else that I was comparing. She posted a picture that almost was like comparable to the photo shoot that you did a paper on.
Oh, the Vanity Fair.
Yeah, Vanity Fair. When she's like looking over her shoulder with kind of the hair, and the makeup's not quite the same, but I could see similarities from that. That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah. Yeah. She looked so good. Like, visual just means so much.
I agree.
But guys, if you want to see a reaction to it, I did react to it the day it came out, and I posted it on our Patreon. So you can go to patreon.com/talkmileytome. There's a full uncut reaction and discussion with myself over there. And it was pretty good. I was shocked.
Pretty good. I know. Well, I was just shocked to get it at all. It literally happened, and I go, guys, Miley just released a music video.
I know.
In the middle of the day.
And so our last episode, I like clipped in a little recording of me when I was like editing. I was like, I'm just going to like say something.
Yeah.
And be like, hey guys, we're not talking about this because we literally recorded the episode 2 days before it came out.
Guys,
so we'll touch base on it next episode.
This happens to us all every time.
Yeah.
And it happens
I don't want people thinking, you know.
Time.
Speaking of which, I was revisiting that song, going through some of the things that has happened this year that we're about to talk to.
Yeah.
It's just such a good song. Like, More to Lose deserves so much better.
I can write a paper about it.
Something else we need to talk about before we get into what today's episode is all about. The Smilers Choice Awards happened. So this happened all kind of quickly, I feel like. But if you're not aware, guys, it's mostly a Twitter thing. It's not on Instagram or TikTok or anything. It's like all on Stan Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. And there is an account, and apparently it's a small team of other Smilers, other Miley Cyrus fans that put this together. No one knows who did it. No one knows the fans that actually are behind this account. But they put together this award show concept that is focused only on Miley Cyrus fans.
Yeah.
And it is just everything to me. It's so funny. And they did such a good job though. It's funny because like it's so fun. Yeah.
Yes.
They did an incredible job. So what they did is they collected like nominations for, you know, most entertaining Smiler of the year, most dedicated Smiler of the year, liar of the year.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, Miley Cyrus was nominated for that.
That killed me.
for that one actually sent me. Best setup account. And a lot of people, one person on Stan Twitter, if you know, you know, was deeply upset about that. I'm not going to get into it because I'm scared. But I am Switzerland. That's how I feel. I'm Switzerland when it comes to that. When I try to stay on the safe side of the world when it comes to Stan Twitter.
Because even though
I cannot be bothered.
This amazing thing's happening and we're coming together as the Stan community, it's still a scary place to be.
Twitter.com is like, and it has been since 2009. Since I've been on it, I just know of it being like the most cutthroat fan base area on the whole internet. And that's why I love it and equally why I am scared of it.
Right.
However, it makes for just amazing things. I mean, we talk about it all the time, like tweets that we'll see and we'll reference in our episodes, I feel like pretty often ever since we've been doing the podcast. But we got nominated for a few different Smilers. Smileys is what they're called. Yeah. And I think we've only won one. I haven't looked at the other results. I think it's just one that we've won. But the one award that we won was Entertainer of the Year.
That was so exciting.
But they even had a red carpet.
Guys, they had a red carpet.
It was so funny. And it was like AI created.
It was incredible.
But it was so good. It was so good.
The whole thing was organized so well. They had, you know, like Google Docs to do nominations, to do the voting. They put together AI vote videos to have us all walk down the red carpet. It was just, thank you to anyone that was part of putting all that together. It was truly an honor to be invited, to be considered.
And we got to do we had a little segment where we talked about just briefly like why we're proud to be part of the Smiler Nation, that is. But thank you to everyone that voted for us too.
Yes.
It's an honor. I hope they do this every year. This was so fun.
No, it was so fun. I felt like it brought the community together in a way that we don't get to do very often.
I feel like this is, and what I've heard from other Smilers that have been like having fan accounts online for a very long time, is this is the first time it has felt like the community has come together in such a way in a very long time. So
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was so great
to those that are behind it. And I really hope Miley's team heard about this, because this is incredible.
No, it's iconic that like, okay, not only are there like awards for like what you do and like the work that you put out, but there's also awards for the fans of the work that you put out.
Exactly.
Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun.
So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. But today we have a loaded episode.
Yeah.
Because we are going to be sharing the winners of the 2025 Miley Moment Awards from Talk Miley to Me. It's award show season.
It's award show season. Let's have our own.
Okay, we knew we were going to have our last episode of the year reflect on all the 2025 moments in Miley's career. I feel like we do this every year. And I wanted like a fun way for us to discuss it in a timely way at the same time, because there was so much that happened, and
2025 was quite the year.
It was. So I wanted also our audience to have a say in how this episode kind of goes and what we talk about more than other things, if that makes sense. So guys, if you're not following our Instagram, this is where everything happened at. Our Instagram, Talk Miley to Me. Go there, follow us so that you're included in the next time we have one of these kinds of things. We like for Miley Madness, we do that every March. We kind of do a similar thing with that. So we basically put out nomination request. I tallied up all of your nomination requests, prioritized Patreon nominations first. So just another reason to support Talk Miley to Me on Patreon. We prioritized those noms first, and then for the remaining spots, I tallied up the which nominations had the most requests from our audience on Instagram, and that is how we got a top 5 for all the categories that we're going to talk about. So if you're mad about any of these nominations, be mad at your peers.
Exactly.
Because I truly had no say in this.
Yeah.
We didn't. We had nothing to do with it. Besides putting the categories together. But I feel like we hit every area of Miley Cyrus lore from 2025 that you can get to.
The things that are important to her, at least.
Exactly. Also, before we kick it off, I want to mention, if you're looking for any more information on what other things were nominated in these categories, what the percentage results were from
how close
these
the race
winners
was,
we are going to dive deeper into that part of this on our Patreon this week. So again, patreon.com/talkmileytome. And that is where we're going to expose how close, all the winners and everything was. So
expose the drama.
That's where you get the behind the scenes look.
Yeah.
At all of this.
So fun. Well, let's get into it. The year of 2025 for Miley Cyrus. Best song from Something Beautiful. The nominations were Golden Burning Sun, More to Lose, Pretend You're God, Reborn, and Walk of Fame. And the winner was Walk of Fame by Miley Cyrus.
Wait.
I think that's appropriate. What a hard category.
No, I think that's very, I totally agree with that. Walk of Fame is the song that in 20 years, younger generations, when how like we look back at Madonna or Michael, younger generations are going to look back on Miley's career and be like, oh, that's like one of her most iconic songs, I think. I don't think it's getting its flowers right now, but I think it's going to be looked back as like just very iconic and like pop perfection.
I think that you're right. I think, yes, it's not getting its flowers right now, but if we were to come back and study this era, I think this would be a very important piece of it.
So I think she deserves.
I think I personally voted for More to Lose, actually.
Did you?
From this list,
wow,
yeah.
and she kind of flopped.
She
in
did
the results,
flop.
But
not flop. Oh, I guess we won't go over that. That's for Patreon.
Yeah. We're not going to get into the big details here, but okay. So, what did you think about these nominations? Because these were like the songs that were submitted the most for best song for Something Beautiful. Are you surprised that anything is not included in this, or like, what are your thoughts here?
I'm a little bit surprised that End of the World is not on here.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
Something Beautiful.
Yeah,
because I feel like Something Beautiful is a big like fan favorite because it is just so different, and I feel like it pushes the boundaries of who she is as an artist.
Yeah.
But I will have to say, like, all of these nominations are like my top. Like, they're in my top songs.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They're the best. I mean, also maybe I'm not going to say that. I don't think Every Girl You've Ever Loved is a fan favorite.
You don't?
If we're being honest.
I guess that's true.
The music video, the song, I think people, from what I've seen online, comment below if you disagree, show me your argument, but people online really are over the pose.
That's why we got the edit.
I live for it.
I do.
I don't care. I don't care if it's like corny or cheesy. I love it. It's giving, like Vogue, Madonna. It's giving
exactly.
It's giving RuPaul. It's just everything to me. So I don't mind it, but I see people complaining about it all the time online. So I get why it's not in here as best song.
Yeah. I guess, well, like I said, I'm just most surprised that End of the World's not on there because I was under the impression that was like a big fan favorite. But we do, as a fandom, love our deep cuts. And so we do have a couple of these on here for sure.
Best lyric from Something Beautiful. Nominations are There Were Fireflies in Summer Air, Bare Skin and Knotted Hair, Burning Sun Up in the Sky, I Didn't Notice, I'm Just So Lost in This Moment. And that is from Golden Burning Sun. Let's spend the dollars you've been saving on a Mercedes-Benz and throw a party like McCartney with some help from our friends. That one really sticks out to me. I feel like that was like one of the first lyrics from the album that really stuck out to me.
Same. Me too.
Number 3, Every Time I Walk, It's a Walk of Fame.
Period.
From Walk of Fame, of course. And that's it. That's the lyric.
That's what she wrote.
Need.
Yep.
That's all you need right there. I want to take you to Nirvana. We can't take it too far. Hit the bottom of the bottle and forget who we are. Hold me close. You know tomorrow isn't coming for sure. And that is also from End of the World by Miley Cyrus. That is a major portion of the bridge, which I think is probably the best bridge on the album. Would you say, in your opinion?
I think I could say that.
Yeah. I feel like, so a big critique of Miley's Something Beautiful album is that like the lyrics are not her best, right? Like she's had other albums that have better lyrics. Would you agree with that?
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like the production's at the front. Like that is higher priority for this.
For sure.
So when I was thinking of that, when putting this category out for nominations, I was intrigued to see what people would submit because, I love all the songs, but like I said, the lyricism on this album is not the greatest, I guess.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not about the lyrics, The TV's on, but I don't know. My tears are streaming like our favorite show tonight. And that is from More to Lose. So good. I feel like we've talked about that lyric a lot too on this podcast.
Well, I think Miley called it out as her personal favorite. One of them.
Yes, that's true. And then the last one, Aren't I Pretty Enough for More Than Fun in the Dark, which is one of my favorite lyrics on this album, and I think the most underrated.
100% agree. That was the one I voted for sure.
Well, I just feel like it's such a short and like simple lyric, but such a loaded meaning behind it. Because
exactly.
It's like, aren't I pretty enough for more than fun in the dark? Obviously, she's insinuating like, don't you want me around for more than just my looks? Or I don't know. I think of it as like in a sexual way too.
Exactly.
And I feel like that has such a deep meaning emotionally when it comes to like between two people. Okay. So the winner of Best Lyric from Something Beautiful. It's a very close call that we'll discuss on Patreon. But it is the End of the World bridge. I Want to Take You to Nirvana. We can't take it too far. Hit the bottom of a bottle and forget who we are. Hold me close, you know tomorrow isn't coming for sure.
Yeah.
So good.
That's the winner.
She probably deserves. Yeah. Okay, I mean, we just talked about how much we love the Every Girl You've Ever Loved lyric, but like
was mine. That was what I voted for.
Yeah. But I just feel like as a fan base, we all really love End of the World bridge.
I don't even know if that would have been my second choice, to be honest, on this list.
Really?
Yeah. I think I would have gone with, choice? Again, More to Lose. I guess I'm a huge More to Lose stan all of a sudden.
Me too.
But I also just really love the thing about spending our dollar bills and on a Mercedes Benz. I really do love that.
And the way she sings it on a Mercedes Benz.
Right.
Benz. No, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of good. These are like probably the best lyrics from the whole album.
There's just so many.
I don't know if we missed one.
My roommate had a gripe about this. She was pissed that a submission was not the last line of what's the last song called? Give Me Love.
True. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't one from there.
The last line of Give Me Love, when it says, and on her first listen, she was like so struck by those lyrics. And I'm like, you should have nominated it, babe.
That's crazy. Well, I'm surprised no one did.
I know, because they were really good.
We had a lot of nominations.
I know.
We'll get into it, but on Patreon, but we had so many nominations. But like, I feel like because there were so many different nominations, it really, the ones that were repeated, even just some of these categories only just probably 2 or 3 times. Those were the ones that had to be put in here.
Right. All right. Then it's Best Music Video 2025 in general. The nominations are Easy Lover, Every Girl You've Ever Loved, More to Lose, Reborn, and Walk of Fame. Hello, do we have a tie? We have an exact tie. I think you and I can discuss the winner, maybe? Do we get the tiebreaker?
Do we? I know. I think we do, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I really didn't expect there to be a tie.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a tie between Easy Lover and Walk of Fame. I'm afraid for this battle we're about to have because y'all know I love the Easy Lover music video, and y'all know Molly loves the Walk of Fame music video.
Okay, I think though, if I'm looking at it from just like a music video as a whole and like the direction and like all the moving pieces and everything that was part of the music video, I know. I think I would have to go. I know I'm having a very hard time with this. My heart says Walk of Fame, but my mind, which I have to be critical, I have to think with my mind here, says Easy Lover.
Easy Lover. It's a music video. It's a music video that feels like a music video.
My favorite thing about the movie is like it feels like a movie. It feels like a real like.
It's probably like one of the only ones in this whole visual album that truly feels like a music video, like a story, like there's some kind of storyline, I guess.
Exactly. Which is low-key what I expected from the entire film was what we got in just Easy Lover, right? And what's best about it for me is that it takes like the character from the interlude, then it puts it into Easy Lover, and then that character transitions back into the next interlude, back into the rest of the music, to the rest of the film. That's my favorite part about it.
Yeah. No, interlude 1 through interlude 2, like that portion of the album is not talked about enough.
It's true.
As a package, like those 3.
Yes, we gloss over the ludes, but in the grand scheme of it all, they're part of making it so great. So
when we watched the visual album for the first time before it came out in New York, highlight of 2025, I must say,
period,
is us going. That was insane. But when we saw the visual album like a month before it, came out to the public, that is like the one time I think, well, no, I would say the first time during the visual album experience that I was like, my mouth dropped open was, and we've talked about it, but it's like that transition after More to Lose to interlude 1. That's when I was like gagged.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
I was like mouth on the floor where she has her like face covered And it's just it's a vibe I never thought would come from Miley Cyrus at all.
Correct.
Like I thought when we watched Midnight Sky for the first time in 2020, it took me back to that feeling of like,
oh yeah,
wow, like truly stopped in my tracks.
Yeah.
And then of course, you know, the last part of the album I think was the second most gag worthy part of the visual album, you know, like the Reborn and Every Girl.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just remember that being like the first time where I was like stopped in my tracks. So Easy Lover's the winner, I think.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think that's
we're
a fair
gonna really
tie between
piss
those
people
two.
off. I think people are gonna be coming at us.
I think they will, but
you guys know I love
bring
Walk
it
of
on.
Fame.
I know you know we do.
You know we do. So this is what had to happen. Best performance nominees are The Climb and We Can't Stop mashup at Spotify Billions Club. More to Lose on Jimmy Kimmel. Two Most Wanted with Beyonce for her Cowboy Carter tour. The Climb performed at the Something Beautiful Intimate Fan concert at the Chateau. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to live. And then More to Lose performed at Rough Trade Record Store in New York City. The winner is, of course, The Climb and We Can't Stop mashup.
Obviously.
Spotify Billions Club. This one was, I feel like, the most talked about like performance within the Miley fan community.
It's one of my favorites maybe ever. The whole show at the Spotify Billions Club was seriously like some of her best work. But this mashup specifically was like so special.
And if you were there, because they invited a bunch of Miley fans over in Paris for this, if you were there, just know you were chosen. You were like a chosen one of the universe.
You're Miley's favorite. Like truly.
You're Miley's fan. Like shout out Lorian. I know there's people probably watching this that were there. And I'm jealous. I really am. Because that was like watching that back, like the performance, some of her best vocals that she's ever given us.
Ever.
And it was so cool that she did this mashup too.
Yeah.
Because it seamlessly all intertwined with each other. And
God, it was so good.
It was good.
I'm getting the chills thinking about it. I get the chills a lot on this podcast.
Wait, we didn't talk about how we're matching.
We're matching. And you could
Top
match us too.
Merch. Yes, you can look a little too iconic. We also have those. Iconic. You know, that's something else we did this year. We dropped our first merch. Becky spearheaded that, y'all, and she did such a good job. And I'm sure we have major things coming in 2026 when it comes to the merch. So let us know if you have any ideas. But please. I love the crew necks.
I do too. That was a Molly edition, thanks to Colton wanting it, low key.
It was thanks. Actually, Colton's wearing his crew neck too.
Not all three of us.
All three of us are wearing our TM. Yeah, he's nodding. All three of us are wearing our TM.
Comment if you're listening to this and you're also matching us. Comment. I bet you are.
Shout out to those that have bought. Yeah. Anyway, so many great things happened in this year.
I know.
It's like makes me emotional.
I know. Maybe at the end we can do our own personal best moments of 2025. Yes. Speaking of best moments, most sickening Miley look was a category here, and the nominees are the blue dress at the Spotify Billions Club performance, the 2025 Golden Globes red carpet, the Avatar world premiere red carpet, the End of the World music video green dress, and the Jimmy Kimmel interview that just happened in December of 2025. Honestly, if I had to make a list, this would be pretty close if I had to pick a top 5.
For sure. Yeah.
Although a lot
there were so many.
There's guys, there
so many good ones.
So many good ones. Like she really didn't miss here in 2025. A couple on my list would have been like just some of the street looks in Paris. Those were so good.
Yes, those were so good. My favorite of the whole year was when she went to the $3 bill club in New York when they had that like Spotify listening party when the album first came out, that gay club in New York, and she was wearing like the leather dress with her like wet hair. Like the hair that looked wet.
Yeah.
I live for that moment, that look, the videos we got of her behind the DJ, like just going crazy to her own music. So good.
Honestly, that's the second one. If you were there that night, you're a chosen one.
And I know some of you were.
You're a chosen one.
If I lived in New York, first of all, I would have already been there because Something Beautiful listening party, I would have been there. But then Miley she surprised all of them that night. Like no one knew she was going to be there. That is everything.
Sickening.
Anyway, who's the winner
Speaking of sickening, the most sickening look, according to our friends, is the Avatar world premiere red carpet.
Do you think this is recency bias?
I think that a lot of even the nominations are recency bias because there's really not a lot from the beginning half of the year.
People forget.
I had to go through the way that I was like remembering all the things that she did. And when I was thinking about the looks that I would say are mine, like I had to scroll back on Instagram and I'm just like kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And our girl who we claim doesn't post a lot, we just scroll pretty far just to get through every single look. God, they were so good. The animal print dress that she wore when we saw her in New York, that's a good one. There's just
she had like 3 looks that night.
That one night,
for the Spotify.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was really hard to pick a most sickening look, but I will say, had this dress happened months ago, I think it still would have been on top.
It would have been on this list.
That dress from that premiere, and maybe it's also just the way that we got it posed and styled on that red carpet with like the fire in the background. Oh, that was everything.
True. Yeah, that picture of her with the fire in the background, that is up there next to the picture of her at the Grammys performing Flowers with me.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Best photo shoot of 2025 because Miley is in her fashion bag.
Correct.
She's done a lot of fashionista photo shoots, including things for her album. So we have some nominations here. Miley Cyrus for Maison Margiela, the first face of the brand. That one is pretty good because it's very artistic. A lot of people noted that they liked that one because it felt like a Dead Pets throwback too.
Yeah.
Just some of the makeup choices there. Miley Cyrus for Vogue France in November 2025, where she was rocking that like curly short wig.
Yeah.
She had some some very jarring makeup choices in a good way, right?
Right.
Like we talked about how she hasn't done some of these makeup looks since like Bangers.
Yeah.
For example, Miley Cyrus for The Cut, which is what she did with her sisters. And then Miley Cyrus for Perfect Magazine, which had like 6 covers, so many photos.
Yeah.
And then Miley Cyrus for CR Fashion Book, which is another big fan favorite photo shoot. Also a very fashion forward, probably the most fashion heavy photo shoot she did this year. She just had a lot of artistic looks and wigs and makeup and extravagant looks. But the winner that was voted on by y'all, Miley Cyrus for Perfect Magazine.
Yeah, that one was so fun. And I think that it had like a lot of callbacks to how she's looked previously, which is of course a fan favorite thing that happens.
It felt very like youthful, while also mature, like
exactly
youthful in a sense of she just looked like she was having fun and like smiling and like she was just like having fun with clothes, like she was just trying on a bunch of looks and having a good time.
Yeah, that's what I really like that one. That was my personal
favorite.
Agree.
Yeah, you guys did good there.
Yeah, great job.
You did good job
for once.
Great job.
The most iconic Miley hair, which we had a lot this year, and she's changed the cut, the color, the style, like whiplash. It's been hard to keep up with her hair. So we've had a lot of specific moments where we've pulled out the most iconic Miley hair, which would be the Avatar world premiere red carpet, the 2025 Vanity Fair Oscars after party, the Maybelline photo shoot, the Jimmy Kimmel interview that just happened in December, and the Walk of Fame music video hair. And the winner is the most recent Jimmy Kimmel interview, where she had those straight side bangs and the updo that looked just like it did when she was on Hannah Montana. It was adorable.
I
Based
feel like
on
this,
what we just said.
Yeah.
Recency
this
bias.
Is a recency bias, but also nostalgic bait.
Well, yes.
People were like, people love nostalgia.
Yeah,
you can act like you don't, but you do.
You do.
Your subconscious sees something that reminds you of when you were younger, when life was easier, and you love it.
Yes,
it's true.
But I will say,
so
I think genuinely, like, that is the best that she's looked in a very long time. Like, everything was on apps, like, just on point.
Do we need an award or a category for like best veneers? Because the recent ones win, and that is not just a recency bias thing.
The recent ones win. And those are like a month old, right?
Yeah, I think by this point of recording this.
Yeah. They're very new, and they're very good.
No, they're so good. And I do like this hair. Like, it did feel very Younger Now era mixed with also like Miley Stewart, season 2 Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
You know what pictures I'm talking about.
Exactly. We don't need to go over it.
Yeah. She looks 5-10 years younger
with
this.
Yeah. I think you guys had a point. Deserved more. You did have a point though.
For sure. This one was kind of a close calling that we'll discuss in Patreon, but there are so many like good ones. I don't really know if she missed a lot here this year.
No, the hair was always good.
Did you have a least favorite style that can you think off the top of your head?
Honestly, like a couple of them were like the bangs came up really high that I can specifically think of. That wasn't my favorite,
when her
but
hair's
it still
curly.
Looked good. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the like curly hair with the straight across bangs.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Like the kind of like the End of the World music video.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like that interview I'm thinking of with the New York Times.
Oh, yeah.
I think her hair looked amazing there. But I think of like the side part with it really wavy. Some of those were not as flattering.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about too. Yeah. If it was like
I'll put a picture on the screen.
Like really high off of her forehead sometimes. This was also during the time that she was rocking the lighter eyebrows.
The lighter eyebrows. I don't know if they were, I can't say they were fully bleached because you could still see a little bit of brow.
Except for maybe the Vanity Fair after party for the Oscars, and that hairstyle was my personal favorite of the whole year with the bangs that she shocked everyone with.
The micro bangs?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that was a lot of controversy, the micro bangs.
I know.
People either loved it or hated it.
That's part of why I loved it.
Best makeup look. We're talking about her hair. Now it's time to talk about the mug.
Yeah, the mug.
The nominations are Miley Cyrus for Maybelline Photoshoot. I remember her makeup looking very clear and simple there.
Yeah.
Dream is One, Miley Cyrus music video, which is the complete opposite.
Yes.
She's definitely sporting like heavier, darker makeup in this one. Miley Cyrus on Jimmy Kimmel. This one is more simple as well. Kind of going back to the Miley for Maybelline shoot. I remember we were just talking about this interview and how much we loved the makeup because it was simple. Avatar World Premiere kind of goes back to the not as dark as Dream is One, but she had a more like eyeliner and like just smoky eye. I feel like,
which we didn't get a lot of this year.
Yeah, we didn't. A Something Beautiful music video, specifically when we get the close up of her singing and she has the sparkly lip.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
Really good.
I have a bone to pick with you all. Whoever voted for this. Listen, we just talked about so the winner of this is Miley Cyrus on Jimmy Kimmel, December 2025. The most recent interview that she did on Jimmy Kimmel. I feel like we should have excluded everything from December 2025.
Right. The way that Spotify wrapped up that December doesn't count.
Yeah, and they do, don't they?
I think so.
I think they do too.
I mean, yes, it was a good look. It was sickening.
It was.
But you're
telling me this makeup is better than the music video Something Beautiful makeup?
I love
the sparkly lip.
The sparkly lip. Slays
that was like
me.
Handcrafted perfection for her face.
Right.
But I can't really hate too much because I also bragged about how much we both did on the last episode. We talked about how much we loved her makeup.
Yeah, you guys could clock us.
It's becoming a pattern. It's becoming a pattern.
Yeah.
We're keeping all this in mind for the 2026 Miley Moment Awards.
Right.
Just so you know.
Right. Given all the recency bias, we were able to do some callbacks. And so the next category is best callback to an old era, which we got so much of this year. I feel like there was so many more snippets than we've ever gotten before. of like, oh my God, this is like when she did this way back when. So the nominations are the Pretend You're God and Space Boots. It's kind of like a sister song crossover. The Easy Lover music video is giving Hannah Montana vibes. Every Single Album podcast interview when she reflects on her previous eras. When she says there is only one Hannah on her most recent interview. And the Dream is One music video is giving Can't Be Tamed Lee. The winner is when Miley Cyrus announces there is only one Hannah.
I don't know if there is a new Hannah.
Ooh.
This is the only Hannah.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I also want to shout out, we did do a sister song episode over Pretend You're God and Space Boots. So it was pleasing to see people nominate that because I'm like, we did an episode over that, which, we need to do more sister song episodes.
We do.
We did the one and we haven't. That's on our to-do list for 2026.
Yeah, those are coming. We've got lists. Those
are coming. We've been busy.
Yeah. She's been busy. That's why.
But yeah, that was a great interview too. And it just reminds us that in 2026, we'll be covering a lot of Hannah for the 20-year anniversary, which will be so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think your favorite was? Was that your favorite?
Well, I really loved the every single podcast going through every single era. That was really fun.
It was equally fun, equally traumatic in other areas.
Yep.
Equally, which we'll get into soon because we have nominations for that. But we just got so much from that. Wasn't it like 3 hours long?
Yes, I swear.
It was so much.
Yeah.
And you never listened to other podcasts. So, and you committed and you listened to it. But it gave us so much information.
It was worth it. Yeah.
Like the fact that she went through every single album she's ever released.
Insane.
I guess that's the point, right, of the podcast.
Right.
Which
it's so fun.
I will say I listen to that podcast a lot still. They mainly cover Taylor Swift, but when Taylor Swift's not doing anything, they cover it, like they did with Miley. They cover other albums, and it is a good podcast. So shout out to them. Obviously not as great as our podcast. But,
well, yes.
Best social media posts of 2025. This was so funny to make as a category for me.
Yeah.
Because on one hand, I'm like, you know what? She did post technically.
She did.
She did post.
She did.
Does she have the greatest Instagram feed? The best post on any of her social medias? No. We've talked about that enough. But you guys did nominate some. So first we have the promo clips for the Zane Lowe interview. 33rd birthday post. Her on the way to Jimmy Kimmel in December 2025. Her performing with Beyonce. She did like a video dump of that. And then her $3 bill nightclub appearance for Something Beautiful ball. And my favorite thing about that last one is she captioned her video, "I don't know why you're gagging. I bring it to you every ball." And that is my favorite. Okay, so the winner of this was her performing with Beyonce.
Yes.
Obviously.
She had the most heartfelt caption.
Yeah. And we got some they weren't the most organic pictures, but they were like behind the scene pictures of her backstage, getting ready. And so it's probably like some of the most organic we got from her on social media.
For sure.
Obviously, like a lot of this is her 33rd birthday post and her pictures on the way to Jimmy Kimmel. Those, I feel like just recently she's been taking back some of the autonomy of her Instagram account.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
maybe we'll see more of that, more organic stuff coming in 2026. My fingers are crossed.
Yeah, we'll see. She talked earlier this year about how much she hates social media. That is why she did win a Smiley Award for Liar of the Year.
Did she win?
Yeah, she won. She did. She did win.
I have to get up and leave. This is me fighting that out in real time. Poor Miley Cyrus.
I know. There was a critical mistake made on the best social media post nominations it's missing one, and I can't believe it wasn't nominated and didn't win. But something that I did personally nominate, this was the only category I nominated something for, was the picture on Instagram that Miley posted that includes both Molly and I.
Yeah.
Hello.
And you can see us. You could, if you zoom in, you can see us.
Yeah.
You could see my bright ass hair bulbing like a light bulb with my little bangers insert, like, please feed me.
Looking so
feed
desperate.
Me. Looking so desperate, like, please.
And me trying to film the moment.
Becky in the background just smiling, like, and just holding her phone up. It's too good. Like, please play that at my funeral. I want that on the slideshow of images at my funeral, please.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
And spoiler alert, she didn't sign it.
Right.
One day.
One day. To the next event we get invited to.
I agree. I'm surprised no one else nominated that.
Yeah,
or else she would have been on here. See, guys, we didn't have a hand in this.
See?
We didn't have a hand in this.
See? It's proof.
Or else she would have won.
It's proof because we don't agree with any of these winners.
No, I do.
No, we do. Of course we do.
The Beyonce one was iconic, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of them. No, I'm just kidding. These are all great, of course. Okay, the best interview moment, which we've had, again, several of those. Nominees are, I don't know if there is a new Hannah.
I don't know if there is a new Hannah.
Oop.
This is the only Hannah.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Miley for life.
I like Nick. I'm into him. He's like married with children.
Yeah.
We're all moving on.
Yeah.
Everything is good in the world.
Yeah.
Miley for life. But yeah, he's still catching strays.
Oh my gosh.
That was nominated actually a good amount. I know you guys are all thinking, Molly on Pop, you had a hand in this. I didn't.
She said that on every single album interview. Just the whole general conversation of the reflecting on past eras on the every single podcast interview. When she says pop really gets given a bad name of,
manufactured label creations. And that's just not what it is. That's generic. And to be honest, it's lazy.
And then when she says, I can't feel your heart at all.
Now you're like, I'm like, Mama, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. She's like, oh, I can't feel your heart at all. I'm like, oh my God, Mom.
I'm sorry, we're Cyrus.
Can you believe this was snubbed?
Can you? I can't. The winner.
And I can't feel your heart at all.
I can't feel your heart at all. So the award, the winner is when she says, I don't know if there is a new Hannah. There's only one Hannah.
Dang. I feel like she should be disqualified for winning too.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, she's sweeping.
She's sweeping.
All of her noms.
And I can't feel your heart at all. Snubbed. That was my favorite.
Me too.
I'm so sorry. I rewatched that little clip like too many times.
No, I was cackling the first time I heard it. And I swear, there's a couple episodes ago where we were talking about this and you probably can't hear the audio at all because we're probably scream laughing into our microphones.
If you know, you know. That's one of those like very niche quotes though. So I understand maybe why she was snubbed.
At least,
whereas
it's an honor to be nominated.
It's an honor to be nominated. It really is. So we just talked about best interview moment. So of course we have to talk about most traumatic interview moment because there was a lot of them. I'm just going to give it to you straight. There was a lot of them. And you know there was. We've talked about them through this whole year. The first one is her at the Tribeca Film Festival when people were heckling her saying like, we paid, $800 for this ticket and you're not going to sing.
Right. And she was just like
traumatic.
And
then she was bullied into singing The Climb.
That was so uncomfortable.
That was a hard watch.
Yeah.
For all the rats out there that took part in that.
Shame. On all of you.
On all of you.
To all of you.
Clap. I feel like I'm gonna have to bleep that out because YouTube will literally ban me for saying that word.
Just know that I quoted Wendy Williams and it's hilarious.
Clap if you think she should suffer.
All right, clap if you think she should suffer.
The next one is stating that she wished she didn't write half of Plastic Hearts on Sorry We're Cyrus.
A song of yours you wish you didn't write. Yeah. Do I say it?
Yeah.
Half of Plastic Hearts, honestly.
No.
Trauma response.
Oh, yeah.
Trauma response. Ding, 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 ding.
The gasp from Tish and Brandy whenever she said that.
Yes.
Was
the
us.
look in her eyes while she said it too.
Just like, yeah, that's how it is. They took away Cold Blooded and left me with songs like Unholy, which I don't like.
Called Cold Blooded, which is about my dad.
Right.
And that was a big miss. And so they ended up belittling me and putting me into songs like Unholy, which is a song I don't like.
Her paper phobia on the Jimmy Kimmel interview in December 2025.
I hate paper. Like, looking at that makes me want to vomit. Don't even do it.
Should I move it away?
That's worse.
And then the last one is I have the physical ability and I have the opportunities to tour. And I wish I had the desire, but I don't.
I do have the physical ability and I have the opportunities to tour. I wish I had the desire, but I don't. I also don't think that there is actually an infrastructure that supports artists.
That's just one instance. She talked about touring. I could talk about, as a general statement, all the time she talked about touring in 2025, but I feel like that one was the most traumatic out of all of them because that's when she said, wait, I actually do have the ability to. I just don't want to.
After she had just told us. Yeah.
That she doesn't have the ability.
And making us feel like, oh, poor Miley, her throat. Like, okay, yeah, I understand. It's okay that you don't want to tour. And then she's like, no, I totally could if I wanted to. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we truly came back on this podcast like clown makeup on.
Yeah.
And she's the winner. You guys voted her as the most traumatic,
obviously.
And I agree with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally, the most viral moment of the year, or the best viral moment of the year, because we did have some viral moments. It was awesome. It was awesome when the media was big talking. So the nominees are her new teeth debut here in December of 2025, while she's presenting at the Grammys and she goes, "We won, Beyonce.
We won, Beyonce."
Her engagement to Max Mirando, the announcement of that. Her hair changed between the Oscars and the Vanity Fair after party. And her knee infection from the Walk of Fame music video filming. And the winner is, we won, Beyonce.
I think she's very deserving of that.
I think so too. That was pretty iconic.
Yeah. And now it's like a meme. It's like a stay on Twitter meme. That clip is. And even just her, when she literally was like, Beyonce, if you don't win, I might just say you win.
Even if it's not you, Beyonce, I might just say this.
And then she didn't win.
Lamar
won.
Yeah, and she did.
That was hilarious to me.
Wouldn't that have been scary if Beyonce did win and all of us would have been like, well, did she?
Well, then we would have been like, okay, so then she knew who won beforehand.
Yeah, but I think there would have been like a pause because she said, if it's not you, I might just say you. So then if she comes out and says Beyonce, we're like, well, true. Is that what the card actually says?
For real?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other viral moments that you can think of? And we'll go over some of the other submissions on Patreon, but I wanted to.
Hannah Montana was viral. The whole Hannah Montana concert, but that had nothing to do with Miley.
It had nothing to do with Miley. Well, it does, but it doesn't, And it's like most of it was just like made up lies.
Yeah. And again, I guess it was viral about like drama with her dad.
True. Yeah. One of the submissions, which we can share here, is someone submitted the video of Billy Ray walking around and like smiling to secrets.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah.
That is one of my favorite moments.
It is of the whole year.
That's a meme. Like that is a meme of
it's
him
so
just
good.
Like sitting there and giggling, listening to the secrets before it's even announced or came out. The way he leaked it. He leaked the song.
He really did.
I don't know. Who knows if she gave him permission?
To this
I need
day.
to know.
Yeah.
Like if she's ever on this podcast, we're asking that.
That's the first thing as soon as she sits down.
I need to know something. This is the shit no one else thinks about.
Yeah.
But when Billy Ray posted secrets, did he have permission to do so? No beef will be shared here, I promise. I just need to know.
That's the only question.
We can cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Is there anything specifically you could think of?
No, I just think it's hilarious that like her new teeth debut was such a moment. Like, I think that's hilarious that was a moment.
It really is. In people that outside of our fandom.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Like fans and other fan bases were like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah. So happy for you
like,
guys.
New teeth. So happy. Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah.
It was like that. It's still so serious. Like she's still being talked about.
Yeah.
Her teeth.
They're good. That was so fun. Thank you, everyone, for putting in your nominations. Thank you for voting on the Google form. And thank you, Molly, for putting in all the work and counting. You're very good at counting.
Yeah. Thanks. Excel is my best friend.
Yeah.
It's really not, though, because Excel is actually very hard to work with. I just know how to do the basics in Excel. Yeah. As a creative, I am not one with Excel. However, she comes in handy sometimes. And this was so much fun. I am excited to do this moving forward every year. Then, like I said, the next time we do something like this will be for Miley Madness.
Yeah.
Which in March, it'll be our third Miley Madness.
I know. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
We'll be doing Miley Madness the same time we are covering Hannah Montana 20-year anniversary. I'm overwhelmed.
That's going to be so much. I'm overwhelmed already. Yeah.
It'll be fun, though.
It will.
It'll be so much fun. So, this is our last episode of the year.
Yeah, no, it really has just been such a fun year and such a big year for our podcast. So thanks for listening all year. We, because of this podcast, had the opportunity to go to New York for an advanced screening and listening of Something Beautiful. We launched our Patreon this year. We launched our merch this year. And I just feel like we've gotten like so much closer with a lot of you, which has been awesome too.
Yes, I feel like we've had a lot of growth this year. We're still growing. Obviously, we're not perfect. And we're just, we're like a small mom and pop podcast. So it's not like we have, an agency or anyone behind us. So I appreciate you guys supporting us.
Yeah.
Whether it's just watching us every week or every so often. Or, if you're like hardcore Patreon member who's always tuned in, we love that too, obviously. But any way you support really helps us. And we just appreciate you so much. The Miley event was, highlight of my life. Like it was so
let alone
good.
The year. Yeah.
And we posted a vlog on our YouTube. So if you want to revisit, I revisit that sometimes.
No, I watch it. Yes. It's so fun.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
It was so fun. The way that all that was shot on iPhone.
I know.
An Apple iPhone.
All like us talking about the highlight of our life. Like literally it was like a 22-hour thing.
No, it was a 22-hour thing. And we didn't know we were going until like 2 days before.
Yeah.
It was
that was just the best.
Becky went to work, like literally hopped off the plane in Chicago. Like we had like a red-eye flight, I feel like.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it felt like.
It was insane. And then we also got to meet Lorian, who is Out of Context Hannah Montana, who became not just an online bestie, but now since we've met him in real life, he's a real bestie.
Yeah.
We did some in-person episodes, which were fun too.
Yeah.
Obviously, the release of Something Beautiful, like making a whole weekend of that was so much fun.
Yeah, and the vlog for that too.
Yeah, and that's all on YouTube. That's all free content.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I know. What are we doing?
Yeah, so I'm excited. We had the 5-year anniversary of Plastic Hearts, 10-year anniversary of Dead Pets, which were like big milestones.
Yeah.
2026 will be 20 years of Hannah Montana. What else? Do we have any other like big anniversaries? I don't think so. Like any like 5, 10 years.
I don't think
so either. She is coming?
Well, yeah.
No, that would be.
No, that would be like 7.
That would have been. Yeah. Nothing happened in 2021. So.
I just said you were good at counting in front of everybody, and you did that.
I'm cutting that out.
No, keep it in.
We mentioned this on Patreon, but we might do a few things throughout the end of the year on Patreon.
Yeah,
but we are taking a hiatus. We have more deep dives planned, of course, as if Miley's slowed down at all. We'll be focusing on our year in review deep dives, and we do need to do a deep dive on the Wonderworld tour that'll be coming next too.
Yes.
And of course, those kinds of things are always early released on Patreon first. And even these episodes, these main episodes are usually released like the night before, at least it drops. So, and you can get it ad free on Patreon as well if you're used to watching it on YouTube. So there's just a lot of benefits there. And
yeah. And speaking of, we're going to head over there now and talk about like how close all these votes were, because there were some that were really close. And I also want to talk about the ones that got absolutely snubbed and how like little some of the votes got. And we'll talk about some of the nominations that didn't make the cut.
Yes. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. Make sure to just keep following us on social media, on Instagram, to stay up to date with what we're doing. But other than that, we will see you in the new year if you're not tuned in on Patreon. And we're excited for a 2026.
Yeah, see you then. Bye.